Guys, it's Jeremy again, back for another book review. This is my second one today, if you guys are not sure. But I have a wonderful book review that I'm going to do today, and it is one that I enjoyed so much, and it's The Iron King by Julie Kagawa. This is the first book of the Iron Face series, and here's the cover. And then here's the back, and I'm going to read you the back, and I hope you enjoy. Meghan Chase has a secret destiny, one that she could have never imagined. Something has always felt slightly off in Meghan's life ever since her father disappeared before her eyes when she was 6. She's never quite fit in at school or at home. When a dark stranger begins watching her from afar and her prankster best friend becomes strangely protective of her, Meghan senses that everything she's known is about to change, but she could have never guessed the truth, that she is the daughter of a mythical faery king and is a pawn in a deadly war. Now Meghan will learn just how far she'll go to save someone she cares about, to stop a mysterious evil no fairy creature dare face, and to find love with a young prince who might rather stare dead than let her touch his icy heart. My name is Meghan Chase. In less than 24 hours, I'll be 16. Countless stories, songs, and poems have been written about this wonderful age, when a girl finds true love and the stars shine for her and the handsome prince carries her off into the sunset. I don't think it will be that way for me. So here's the cover again. This book was magnificent. I loved every part of it. I loved the plot. I loved the story. I loved the characters. I especially loved the characters. I loved Meghan, Ash, Puck, Grimmkin. There's just such amazing characters, and I love the world. I love Never Never, which is the place they go to, and really, this book starts off with a young girl named Meghan Chase, and she's in high school. She goes to high school. She has a best friend named Robbie. She's a country girl. They live in the country, and she just goes to school, and she's kind of like a normal person. And then, you know, her 16th birthday arrives, and on her 16th birthday, her brother Ethan, her stepbrother, because her mom got remarried to a guy named Luke, which is her stepfather, and her brother Ethan was kidnapped, and we have no idea who kidnapped him, forgive me guys, sorry, and then Robbie explains that his brother was kidnapped by a creature, a fairy creature type thing, and Meghan's like, what in the world is that? And she's truly trying to find out stuff, and she discovers that Robbie is actually a mythical creature. That, you know, he is a creature, and he has a glamour, so it makes him look human when he's really not human. And I loved Puck because he's kind of this jokester all the time. He always has something smarty to say, and he just makes reading the book a breeze, really. I loved the world that Julie has created in this book. I loved just the world in general. It's just an amazing story of characters. I loved how Grimmkin would be in the story, and then he would just disappear when things got a little too rough. I loved that about him because there's a part in the book where Meghan says, "Can you please help us, Grimm?" and then he just disappears, and she's like, "Well, gee, thanks for your help." And so it was really funny. It had a lot of funny to it. This book had a lot of character in it. This now I know I said this for Shiver, but right now, this is my favorite young adult novel right now, and I'll probably say that in the future for other books. But right now, this book was just amazing. To me, this book got a 5 out of 5 stars when I was finishing it. I finished it on Sunday. I have not been able to do a book review for this until now, because I've really just been focusing on this book and really reading these Meghan's story, Meghan, and reading about Ash and Puck and Grimm They're just amazing characters, and I look very, very interested, and I cannot wait to start on the Iron Daughter, which I've been having a hard time since Sunday trying to find a book I read. I've got all these new books, but I have no what to read. I have no idea which one to read. But most likely it's going to be the Iron Daughter. I'm going to give myself 2 more days, and if I can't figure out a book to read, then I'm going to pick up the second book to this series. Because it's just so good. I just love the characters so much. They bring so much heart into this amazing world of Never Never, and I loved the mythical creatures that she brought in. This book is action packed. For me, I think this would make an amazing movie. This would make an amazing, amazing story movie. I think the concept of and how she interpreted certain trees and certain animals, and especially iron in this book, was extraordinary. She gets to learn who her birth father is in this book. She gets to learn what power she has, and she gets to understand a bit about herself, why so many people in Never Never want her. I'm going to just tell you, it's not much of a spoiler, but she is half fae. She's half human, half summer princess fairy. What I kind of thought was interesting is if you ask somebody, can you help me, they always want something in return. It's kind of like a bargaining chip in a way. I thought that was really interesting and really kind of funny, and I really enjoyed this book. Like I said, I give it a 5 out of 5 stars. To me, if there was more stars, I would give this book 1,000 stars because it was just amazing. There was a point in the book where the action and the adventure got so good I could not put it down. And if a book does that to me, this book is a 5-star book. If it can draw you in very quickly, very easily, you're not confused. I wasn't. And so I just think that this book was really good. Julie Kagawa is my #1 author right now. She's my top 5 authors, and she's #1. #2 is Maggie Stiefvater. So, yeah, I just really enjoyed this book. Cannot wait to read the rest of the series. And I just want to say this already in this one. Normally I was going to wait till I did my review for The Iron Knight, but I don't want to wait. There's a spin-off series that is coming out. The first book comes out in October, and it will be in Ethan Chase's point of view. And it'll be a teenage Ethan, around 15 years old. And because Ethan was in this book, and he was captured, and he was in this world for a very long time. And so I just think that this story is wonderful, and I cannot wait to finish this series and to adventure on to a whole new series with Ethan. I think that his series is going to be filled with a whole lot more exciting things. We're going to be able to see and feel a lot more different. I like the relationship for Ash and Meghan in this book was a very, very slow process. I liked that it started out very, very slow and it progressed throughout the entire book. I really enjoyed that. I don't like romance books where they get to know each other for like a few chapters and then they're like making out. I do not like that kind of book. I like where the romance is a bit slow. This book is not long at all. It's got 363 pages. It took me 7 days to finish it, which is about average. It's about a week for me because I've got other things to do. I can't just solely focus on this. But I hope you like my review on The Iron King. I really hope you enjoy it, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.